calling you a radical. Let's fix what ain't broken. So Weber State's up on the red rug in the Inferno today, and I think Eastern's favored by 5 or 6. They really should be favored by 20. For real. Now, can Weber's defense keep them in the game? Yeah, Weber's defense can get a couple scores. Yeah, they can get a couple pick sixes. Special teams that good, but offense, they'll score nothing. I mean, why are they playing this true freshman quarterback who's not even fumbled 4 times? You think that was bad at home against UC Davis. Up there on the road against that defense? And don't let Eastern Washington's record fool you. They were ahead 42 to 14 and blew that lead. Oh, against Idaho State. Ooh. Yeah, so they know how to score points. Of course, they're up against this great Weber defense with Abraham Williams and Winston Reed and Heron and Thompson and Wilson. I mean, they're all that. So, but the offense, they got nothing. They're going to play a DB at running back. I talked to Butler. And so, but he's decent. He'll be better than what they've had. Chris Jackson's never built to be a main runner, but Chris Jackson's always been built to be a, up the middle power back inside the 20. And as far as that goes, I mean, Bankston towards ACL, so did Schultz Thomas. So, I mean, Major Givens possibly play. I doubt it. I guess they could put him in. I wouldn't. I think he's crazy if he plays. But anyway, I want to talk. What's your prediction on the score? 30-10. Let's fix what ain't broken. Oh, some people are going to tell me they're rebuilding what? So you take the last 9 seasons from 2016 to present, you're talking, besides that freaking insane Dakota team, you're probably talking the highest winning percentage in the country. Weber State. Jay Hill's, proof's in the pudding. Look in the NFL. Jonah Williams. Whoa. TJ. Both of them. Fucking Rashid Shaheed. How about the guy that won the German MVP? The quarterback. Oh, yeah, here. So, how about Opeta for the freaking Eagles? Woo. So, anyway, I want to put this up because I think Rashid's going to get traded this week. Now, hear me out on the great Rashid Shaheed. Now, as you know, I used to just call him the Rocket. I used to call him Rocket Rashid. Don't kick to the Rocket. I tell him, I'd warn teams, don't kick to the Rocket. He will make you pay. Of course, the NFL's getting rid of kicks, and so he was fair catching last week, so he's not going to play for the Saints. He's a free agent. So, and Carr, I like Carr, but Carr, he's been beat up so long, he can't get the long ball to Rashid. Rashid was wide open in the end zone. That was one hell of a catch, wasn't that one-handed? How he got one foot, it blows my mind. But, the Saints got issues. But they're going to get nothing for Rashid. Rashid's a free agent. Rashid will be the hottest free agent in the NFL next year. No doubt. He is so explosive, and he's everything that a team wants, because he excites fan base. The trade deadline's Halloween. So, the thing is, I think he's all speed. And I knew that here. He's got the best hands I ever saw. I changed his name to Lightning when he caused a lightning storm at the University of Utah and hit the tower and knocked out the power for an hour and a half. Of course, Abraham Williams, he'll play in the NFL, guaranteed. He's a 4-3 guy. I call him Thunder. What comes out of light? Whew. But you think about the special teams on this team. Abraham Williams will give you, and the incredible Hayes Hadley will give you the ball at the 50-yard line every time. Because they're afraid to kick it to them, so they kick it out of bounds and get the ball at least at 35, at least. And they still can't move the ball when this quarterback's number 5 on the depth chart. Really, I was at practice every day. He's not, he might be good someday, but he's not ready. Not even close. It should be Tiger. Well, I wouldn't even switch. I would have stayed with Weiser. It wasn't Weiser's fault. They have no running game. They have a high school coach who was brought in for offense. I mean, his play calling, his play design. Oh my God! It looks like Matt Hammer look like Eric Coryell. So it's pitiful. He's pitiful. He needs to, So I think Rashid will get traded this week. I think it's a high possibility because the Saints are going to get 0.0 for him. He's not going to play with the Saints next year. There ain't no way. And here's the thing: the Saints have had the chance to sign him. They could have signed him. They've had this whole time. He's playing for chump change as far as the NFL goes. He made the practice squad by the skin of his freaking teeth. You know, he's got non-guaranteed contracts. His contemporaries are getting 20, 30, 40, 50 times what he's getting. So my guess is they'll trade him, and I think he's going to end up in Denver next year. Maybe. Because Peyton wants him. Sean Payton wants him. He's been saying that he wanted him the whole time. And, part of that Saints deal with the Broncos to get him, there's probably stuff that they can work there. Because they're going to get nothing for him. And he's not going to play in New Orleans. I can tell you that right now. Why would he? So they had their chance to sign him, and they haven't. So who needs a wide receiver? Here, personally, I think one of these teams that are right on the cusp of maybe winning the Super Bowl, he might be the component to put him over the top. I mean, he's all that. I mean, he's got the best hands in the NFL. He really does. I mean, people think he's also, no. Everybody think he kick. Just like here. I'm the guy that started the chant. Clear back. I started that chant when he was a freshman. Get the fucking ball to Rashid. He never have a quarterback that could get it to him. They didn't have big an arm. I mean, Cantwell when he was a freshman, I love Cantwell, but he didn't have the big arm. But Cantwell was good, really good. He's my favorite quarterback I think that ever played here. And then of course, Jay Constantine. I like Constantine, but he was a runner and he was always beat the shit, always hurt, freaking. He was just they beat the hell out of him. And then, well, I think Baron Bronson would have been the best quarterback in the history of this school if he'd have stayed. Well, Mickey Mantle would have never came around here, but I'll give it to Baron because he told me. I says, you're really leaving. He's standing there, he says, we're going to have no receivers, and he says, Mickey Mantle's no head coach. He says he's going to get the head coach job, and he doesn't have a clue what he's doing on offense. I said, yeah, I kind of saw that. He was brought in for offense, yeah. He's a high school coach. He needs to go back to Ohio to his high school coach. I mean, why would they hire a D2 guy? You got Duff, you got Andre Dyson, you got Myers. Andre Dyson, probably the best DB coach in the country. Myers has had offers all over the freaking, including the NFL, and he's turned them down. They're out of here, by the way. Coach Duff is Jay Hill Mini-Me. He's excellent. That's who should be the head coach here. And so, one of those three. And so, they hand the job, fix what's not broken. So, Rashid, they could never get the ball to him. So, Barron was in the boot. He always had that hurt leg. And then Weiser had the broken leg. Weiser's got a big arm. Don't kid yourself. And Barron started to get healthy last year, and he looked good. But Rashid was gone. McPherson. Right at the end of Rashid's career, Barron, you could start to see him getting better physically. I mean, he'll play in the NFL, I'm telling you. He's at the Hilltoppers, He thought that kid would go in the NFL. Well, everybody did, and he will this year, and he'll be the guy next year, and he'll light it up. He's that good. But here, they go to Weiser, and I was all for going to Weiser. Weiser's got a big arm. He's a strong beast, but they have no running game because, this offensive coordinator, this head coach, has got his head up his ass. He doesn't know what he's doing. I mean, the offensive calling last year, I could saw how pitiful it was. I mean, we really hated Matt Hammer. He's back at Weber High now as far as that's a coordinator, but fuck. He was Sid Gilman. He was Eric Coryell compared to, Mickey Mantle. Oh, God. Not to be confused with Mickey Mantle. Back about as opposite as you can get. So, Rashid, the trade deadline's Thursday. Do I think he'll get traded? Yep, I do. I think someone's going to grab him. And why wouldn't you? He's just sitting out there. You get him for almost nothing, and then you're going to have a chance to win it. I mean, he's the component to put you over the top. He's the most underutilized college athlete I've ever seen, and professional athlete. Look at his catch ratio. I mean, oh my God! If it's even near, well, you saw that one-handed thing. If it's near him. I never signed drop balls here ever. He didn't. He didn't. I mean, of course, he tore his ACL that last game right there. And I tell the scouts all the time, I don't even want to look at you. I don't even want to hear from you because you're fucking stupid. How do you fucking whiff on fucking Rashid Shaheed? Well, they did Opeta. Opeta at the pro day right over there, the all-time 25 rep bar. I think he put up 36 or 37, and the all-time record was 29. Undrafted. How about Jonah Williams? You seen him playing for the? Oh, he's a badass. Undrafted. How about Adam Rodriguez? Adam Rodriguez, from my understanding, had offers in the NFL, and he said, no, I tried that with the Rams on the practice squad. Bullshit. I want to play. Oh, he's playing. He's playing for the Philadelphia Stars, and they remind me of the Philadelphia Stars when they had Bryant and freaking Mora was the coach, the greatest football team you've never heard of. The Philadelphia Stars in the 80s. So, who stomped the shit out of Trump's Herschel Walker. So, Denver, you might end up there next year. Well, I don't know because it's going to be a bidding war. I think if Denver wants him, they're going to have to get him now and start negotiating a contract. But I know for a fact that Peyton wants him. I know he wants him. Now, Denver's got to get a new quarterback. These old quarterbacks, these old worn-out, tired guys they brought in, don't cut it in the NFL anymore. I mean, they're not George Blanda. George Blanda was all that, but them days are gone with the wagon wheel. You need guys that can throw the long ball. And Rashid, if you get on the right timing page with him, he'll put up numbers to blow your mind. So I wanted to get this up before the Weber State game. Let's fix what's not broken. The greatest turnaround in sport history, one of them, Weber State Jay Hill, this corrupt nightmare program. It's back to a corrupt nightmare program. And I don't root for teams. I root for players, and good players. And so Weber State has 4 or 5 guys that probably play in the NFL on this team. And Bankston, you think he's out of here? I do. I think he's out of here. I think he'll bolt, and he'll play big time anywhere. He's that good. But I don't think any of these guys want to play for this guy. They've seen what happened. Remember, this was a top 10 pick team in preseason polls in the country. Last year, they were so good. Remember Snapgate? I think if Snapgate wouldn't have happened, that was the end of this program. Snapgate. And that's on Jay Hill. After the first one, okay. After the second one, you got to pull him. 4 in one game cost him. Home game in the tournament, and who knows how deep that, because Montana State beat him up there in that ice game. It would have been here, and Weber would have beat him. And Montana State went to the national championship. Oh, by the way, they're all that this year. Oh, fuck, are they good? I mean, they might win it this year. In fact, I think they're gonna. But so you're going to see turnover. Weber State. Weber State's offense will be laughable today because they have a high school coach with a high school player on the field. He's not ready. When they have Tiger, Tiger was recruited all over the country. I've been to practice every single fucking day. Oh, he's ready. Why are they not playing any of these guys? He's jumping his recruits over because he's an egomaniac, like all coaches are. He's going to prove it. He's better than Jay Hill. Good luck to you with that. What I've seen so far, you're ranking there right there with Jody Sears in my book. It's pitiful, so I don't gamble. But if I was a gambler, I know who I'd be betting, and not Weber State. So Weber State's defense will keep them in the game. they'll play good. They might even get a couple scores, you know, and Maxwell Anderson, he'll play in the NFL. Abraham Williams going in the NFL big time. So Rashid, do I think he'll get traded this week? Yeah. Who needs a wide receiver? Put him over the top. I mean, Niners? Yeah, I'll go for that. How about Pollard that used to play here? He's got a couple of rings. How come his name's not Jamie Martin? Jamie Martin, he might make my top 20 team that ever played here. Why is he the only one? Because it's a clique. It's the same cliquey club, golf-playing buddies who gave us Mickey Mantle. They're still here. If I'm playing music over the games, don't even know the players doing the... I mean, it's pitiful. So we're back. Like Kev said the other day, we're back to being a basketball school. By the way, that basketball team is all that this year. You ever heard of a guy named Dylan Jones? But it's much more than that. That team is loaded. So that season starts the 7th. And they're that good. So go Rashid. So up on the Red Inferno, you think he got thrown to the Wolves, this 18-year-old? You think he got thrown to the Wolves? Wait till this, because Jay Hill stole 2 in a row up there from him on 4 fake punts. They don't forget. Where's Wildcat Morris's name up there? The 1925 Weber State team. He's from here, by the way. NFL superstar, undefeated team, won the national championship of the division they played in. Where's Scott Shields? Where's Lee White? Where's all these superstars up there? Where's Pollard? His 2 Super Bowl rings for the Niners. Where's he? Where's Alfred Papuno? Where's he? Jamie fucking Martin? Fuck. Please. Well, I mean, no changes are permanent, right? Let's fix what not fucking broken. Degenerate Weber State. Stay tuned.